Welcome into the REKAP Rush Hour for Wednesday, May 28th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears, and we'll start right there. I didn't need to hear it. Many of you who answered my poll question the other day on X and Twitter didn't need to hear it, but apparently Caleb Williams felt it was important, so he addressed the Seth Wickersham book story that came out last week, saying where Caleb had contemplated how he could get himself to Minnesota, and his father saying Chicago's where quarterbacks go to die. Caleb spoke today, gave an opening statement after OTA practice, and said, quote, "I wanted to come here and be the guy, a part of the reason why the Chicago Bears turned this thing around." He said Wednesday after practice at Hallis Hall, he shed some light on watching film, and it's all a non-story in my opinion. He's a Bear, he loves being a Bear, and he wants to take this thing to the next level. Practice-wise today, Ben Johnson spoke after it. Apparently it was a very good day for Cole Kmet. And he also said, Coach Johnson did, that there is an open competition for the number 2 quarterback between veteran Case Keenum and the incumbent backup Tyson Bagent. Our Anken Law question of the day. 3126 million for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois, the award-winning Howard Anken, AnkenLaw.com. After hearing Caleb Williams address the media today, what are your thoughts about what he said? Was it much ado about nothing, or do you believe he needed to talk? Best response, you'll get a gift card to go to Lou Malnati's. Try their new limited time offering with Frank's Red Hot. It's called the Buffalo Chicken Pizza, available in deep dish or thin crust. Go to LouMalnati's.com for a location near you. ESPN released their Football Power Index rankings for the 2025 season. Their rankings have the defending Super Bowl champ Eagles, of course, in the top spot. The Chiefs, Ravens, Lions, and Bills make up the top 5. Where are the Bears, you ask? They were 21st a year ago. They're up to 16th right now on FPI. Johnson also said TJ Edwards and Kyler Gordon are dealing with soft tissue injuries, thus their absence from OTAs today. But he did say he does not anticipate any absences from mandatory minicamp next week due to injury. How about this? Terry Bradshaw is not a fan of Aaron Rodgers. He made that clear. 4-time Super Bowl winning Steelers quarterback did not hold back in his assessment of the seemingly never-ending flirtation between Rodgers and Bradshaw's former team, Pittsburgh. In a radio interview with 103.7 The Buzz in Arkansas on Tuesday, Bradshaw ripped the Steelers for their interest in signing the 41-year-old QB. Quote, "That's a joke. That to me is just a joke," Bradshaw said. "What are you going to do, bring him in for 1 year? Are you kidding me? That guy needs to stay in California. Go somewhere and chew on bark and whisper to the gods out there." Wow. Somebody doesn't like him. The White Sox finished their 3-game series with the Mets in New York, trying to avert a sweep. Check out the recap of that game right here on the channel. I'll give you a clue. It was a big day for Andrew Benintendi. Cubs DH Seiya Suzuki named NL Player of the Week, and he drove in his major league leading 50th run in a 4-3 11-inning win over the Rockies on Tuesday night. Here is a list of Cubs players who have driven in 50 or more runs in the first 51 games of a season. Derek Lee, Sammy Sosa twice, Andre Dawson, Billy Williams, Ernie Banks, Hank Sauer, Bill Mickelson, and Hack Wilson did it 4 times. 4 of those dudes are in the Hall of Fame. That is insane what Seiya is doing. Tonight, Cubs will send Matthew Boyd to the mound in the series finale at Wrigley against the Colorado Rockies. I'll have the recap as soon as that game is a final. Our 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric, stat of the day. 3-pack of stats for the Cubbies. Cubs games with 6 or more stolen bases. Since the start of the 2024 season, a year ago, coincides with Craig Counsell being named the manager. The Cubs did it 5 times since the start of last season. 5 times from 1971 to 2023. Talk about a change in philosophy. Matt Shaw, first stint with the Cubs, 1 multi-hit game in 16 starts before they sent him down to Iowa. Since his recall, 4 multi-hit games, including last night with the game winner in 8 starts. The Cubs' series-clinching victory over the Rockies on Tuesday night, they and the Tigers have won the most series so far in the 2025 season. Chicago Cubs, Detroit Tigers each have 13 series wins. And tonight on CHSN, the Big Pro Football Show will dive into Bears OTAs, Caleb Williams meeting the media, as well as head coach Ben Johnson speaking. That's at 5:30. Chicago lead is at 6 with Ruthie Polinsky and company. Get 7 free days of CHSN by going to CHSN.com. CHSN, where Chicago comes first. Hope you're having a good day. Cubs baseball tonight. I'll have the recap. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you greatly. Take that.